Hello, and welcome back to our 5 Tips video series. In this series, we are sharing our best advice and insights to help you cope with life's challenges and keep a positive mindset. Today, we will be discussing 5 tips to better control your emotions. Emotions are powerful. Your mood has an impact on how you interact with others, how much money you spend, how you solve problems, and how you spend your time. Humans are very emotional beings. We have strong sentiments, which is a great thing until we let them run away from us. Emotions are powerful, which makes learning to manage them much more so. In this video, we'll dive deep into the fascinating world of emotional control and equip you with practical strategies to become the master of your emotions. Before we begin, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss any of the videos in the series when they come out. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the video. Tip number 1. Identify your feelings. Emotions are powerful forces within us, capable of shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and overall well-being. However, they can also feel overwhelming and confusing at times, leaving us at their mercy. When we take the time to identify and understand our feelings, we embark on a journey of self-awareness and emotional mastery. This process involves pausing and tuning into the subtle nuances of our internal world. It requires us to go beyond the surface-level experience and dive deeper into the core of our emotions. Identifying our feelings is akin to becoming an emotional detective, unraveling the mysteries within us. It allows us to decipher the messages our emotions carry and gain valuable insights into our inner landscape. By developing this heightened awareness, we can begin to recognize recurring patterns, triggers, and underlying causes of our emotional experiences. Through this process of identification, we can bring clarity and understanding to our emotional responses. For example, let's say you find yourself frequently experiencing bouts of anger that seemingly erupt out of nowhere. By taking the time to identify and label your emotions, you may uncover that underlying feelings of frustration or fear are fueling this anger. With this awareness, you can now address the root causes rather than merely reacting to surface-level emotions. Identifying our feelings also helps us build a bridge between our internal experiences and our external world. It enables us to communicate our emotions effectively with others, fostering deeper connections and understanding in our relationships. When we can clearly articulate what we are feeling, it becomes easier for others to empathize and provide the support we may need. Furthermore, by acknowledging and accepting our emotions, we take a crucial step towards self-compassion. Instead of suppressing or denying our feelings, we create a safe space within ourselves to experience and process them. This acknowledgement opens the door for healthy coping mechanisms and prevents emotions from accumulating and manifesting as more intense and uncontrollable reactions. In summary, the act of identifying our feelings is a vital pillar in the quest for emotional control. It grants us the power to understand ourselves on a deeper level, navigate our emotional landscapes with greater insight, and forge healthier connections with others. By honing this skill, we lay the foundation for emotional resilience and equip ourselves with the tools necessary to respond to life's challenges with grace and self-awareness. Tip number 2. Find ways to relieve stress. Stress, that persistent dragon that breathes fire into our emotional equilibrium, can wreak havoc on our overall well-being, leaving us vulnerable to intense and unpredictable emotional reactions. When we actively seek ways to relieve stress, we embark on a journey of self-care and emotional resilience. Stress is not just an abstract concept. It manifests in our bodies, minds, and emotions, often leading to a cascade of negative effects. By recognizing the importance of stress relief, we take a proactive stance toward safeguarding our emotional well-being. Engaging in stress-relieving activities is akin to building sturdy sails for our emotional boat, allowing us to navigate the stormy seas of life with greater ease. By finding healthy outlets to release the tension and pressures of everyday life, we create space within ourselves to cultivate emotional control. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to stress relief, as each individual has unique preferences and needs. However, there are a plethora of techniques and practices available that have been shown to effectively alleviate stress and improve emotional regulation. Deep breathing exercises, physical activity, mindfulness or meditation, pursuing hobbies, and fostering healthy relationships are just a few examples of stress-relieving activities that can make a significant difference. Engaging in deep breathing exercises, for instance, allows us to tap into the power of our breath, activating the body's relaxation response and reducing the physiological manifestations of stress. As we intentionally inhale and exhale, we invite calmness and tranquility into our being, creating a soothing balm for our frazzled emotions. Physical activity, such as taking a brisk walk or engaging in a favorite exercise routine, not only helps release built-up tension but also promotes the release of endorphins, the body's natural mood elevators. These endorphins act as emotional regulators, mitigating the intensity of negative emotions and providing a sense of well-being and balance. Mindfulness or meditation practices encourage us to be fully present in the moment, allowing us to detach from the stressors of the past or future and find solace in the present. Through these practices, we cultivate a non-judgmental awareness of our thoughts and emotions, enabling us to observe and regulate them with greater clarity and intention. By pursuing hobbies or engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment, we create moments of respite from the demands of everyday life. These moments act as anchors of positivity, reminding us of the beauty and pleasure that exist beyond stress. Whether it's immersing ourselves in the arts, spending quality time with loved ones, or exploring the wonders of nature, these activities uplift our spirits and provide a much-needed reprieve. Finally, fostering healthy relationships and seeking support from trusted individuals can significantly contribute to stress relief and emotional control. Having a strong support network allows us to lean on others during challenging times, share our burdens, and gain valuable perspectives. In conclusion, by actively seeking ways to relieve stress, we equip ourselves with invaluable tools for emotional control. Through deep breathing, physical activity, mindfulness, pursuing hobbies, and fostering healthy relationships, we create a protective shield against the negative effects of stress. We carve out moments of peace and serenity amidst the chaos, allowing our emotions to find balance and enabling us to respond to life's challenges with greater resilience and self-awareness. Tip number 3. Build emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, often referred to as EQ, is the gentle breeze that soothes our emotional landscape and empowers us to navigate the ebbs and flows of our feelings with grace. Emotional intelligence is more than just being aware of our emotions. It encompasses a range of skills and competencies that allow us to understand, manage, and navigate our emotions effectively. By cultivating emotional intelligence, we develop a deeper level of self-awareness, empathy, and interpersonal understanding, all of which contribute to our ability to control and regulate our emotions. When we embark on the journey of building emotional intelligence, we become like skilled captains, steering our emotional ship through the storms of life. Just as a captain reads the tides and adjusts the sail, emotional intelligence enables us to read the subtle cues of our emotions and make conscious choices in response to them. First and foremost, building emotional intelligence involves developing self-awareness. This means becoming attuned to our own emotional experiences, recognizing the specific emotions we are feeling, and understanding the factors that contribute to their emergence. Through self-reflection and introspection, we gain insights into our emotional triggers, patterns, and the underlying beliefs or thoughts that influence our emotional responses. Empathy, a fundamental aspect of emotional intelligence, allows us to understand and share the emotions of others. By cultivating empathy, we develop a deeper appreciation for the perspectives and experiences of those around us. This heightened understanding enables us to regulate our own emotional responses in social interactions, responding with compassion and sensitivity rather than reacting impulsively. Effective communication is another crucial component of emotional intelligence. By improving our communication skills, we enhance our ability to express our emotions in a clear and assertive manner. Furthermore, emotional intelligence empowers us to regulate and manage our emotions. Through techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and cognitive reframing, we gain the tools to navigate the turbulent waters of our emotions, steering ourselves towards a calmer and more balanced state. Building emotional intelligence also involves developing resilience in the face of adversity. It equips us with the capacity to bounce back from setbacks and challenges, recognizing that emotions are temporary and that we have the inner strength to overcome difficulties. This resilience allows us to approach emotional situations with a sense of perspective and adaptability, mitigating the risk of becoming overwhelmed or controlled by our emotions. In summary, building emotional intelligence is a transformative process that enables us to better control our emotions. We approach our emotions with wisdom and finesse, making conscious choices that align with our values and desired outcomes. Tip number 4. Reform your thoughts. Our thoughts have a profound influence on our emotions as they shape our perceptions, beliefs, and interpretations of the world around us. By reforming our thoughts, we can gain greater control over the emotional responses they elicit. Our minds are like gardens, and our thoughts are the seeds we plant. Negative and distorted thoughts can grow like weeds, suffocating our emotional well-being and leading to intense and overwhelming emotions. By reforming our thoughts, we become like skilled gardeners, carefully tending to our mental landscape and cultivating positive and realistic thinking patterns. Reforming our thoughts involves challenging negative or irrational beliefs that contribute to emotional distress. It requires us to question the accuracy and validity of our thoughts, challenging their underlying assumptions and biases. By examining the evidence and considering alternative perspectives, we can foster a more balanced and rational outlook. One powerful technique for reforming thoughts is cognitive reframing. This process involves identifying and challenging negative or distorted thinking patterns, such as catastrophizing, overgeneralizing, or personalizing. By consciously replacing negative thoughts with more realistic and positive alternatives, we can reframe our interpretations of events and shift our emotional responses. For example, if you find yourself trapped in a cycle of self-criticism and negative self-talk, reforming your thoughts would involve consciously challenging those negative beliefs. Instead of automatically accepting self-deprecating thoughts, you can choose to reframe them with self-compassion and self-encouragement. By reframing your thoughts, you can cultivate a more positive and nurturing inner dialogue, leading to a greater sense of emotional control. Another aspect of reforming thoughts is practicing cognitive flexibility. This involves being open to alternative interpretations and perspectives. Sometimes, our thoughts become rigid and fixed, limiting our ability to see alternative explanations or solutions. By consciously practicing cognitive flexibility, we can challenge rigid thinking patterns and embrace a more nuanced and adaptable approach to our thoughts and emotions. Reforming our thoughts also involves cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and qualities can be developed through effort and learning. By adopting a growth mindset, we can view challenges as opportunities for growth and resilience rather than as threats to our self-worth or happiness. This shift in thinking allows us to approach emotional situations with a sense of curiosity and optimism, empowering us to navigate them more effectively. Tip number 5. Participate in mood-uplifting activities. Our emotions are deeply intertwined with our experiences and the activities we engage in. By consciously participating in mood-uplifting activities, we can influence our emotional state and enhance our ability to regulate and control our emotions. Mood-uplifting activities serve as nourishment for our emotional well-being, acting as a beacon of light amidst the darkness. They are like colorful brushes on the canvas of our emotions, adding vibrant hues and joyful strokes to our inner landscape. Engaging in these activities offers us an opportunity to replenish our emotional reserves and counterbalance the challenges and stressors of everyday life. Participating in mood-uplifting activities involves intentionally creating moments of joy, pleasure, and fulfillment. These activities can vary greatly from person to person, as they are highly individualized and dependent on personal preferences and interests. What brings one person joy and uplifts their mood may be different for another, and that's perfectly okay. Engaging in activities that bring us pleasure and enjoyment has a profound impact on our emotional state. It stimulates the release of neurotransmitters and hormones, such as dopamine and endorphins, which are associated with feelings of happiness and well-being. By participating in mood-uplifting activities, we invite these positive neurochemicals into our system, creating a natural boost to our emotional state. These activities can take many forms. It could be pursuing a favorite hobby, engaging in creative endeavors, spending time in nature, practicing self-care rituals, connecting with loved ones, or even engaging in laughter and humor. The key is to identify activities that genuinely bring you joy and uplift your mood and to consciously make time for them in your life. These moments act as anchors of positivity, reminding us that life is not just about responsibilities and obligations but also about finding joy and experiencing moments of pure pleasure. They provide a much-needed balance to the emotional spectrum, preventing us from becoming overwhelmed or consumed by negative emotions. By consciously engaging in activities that uplift our mood, we cultivate a positive relationship with ourselves, honoring our emotional needs and granting ourselves permission to experience joy. When we are in a positive and upbeat mood, we are better equipped to handle challenges and setbacks. So there you have it. Mastering the art of controlling your emotions is a transformative journey that requires self-awareness, resilience, and proactive strategies. By implementing the 5 tips discussed in this video, you can begin to develop a greater sense of emotional control and well-being. So just remember, controlling your emotions is not about suppressing or denying them but rather about understanding, managing, and responding to them in a way that aligns with your overall well-being. By implementing these tips and strategies, you can embark on a journey of emotional mastery, forging healthier connections with yourself and others, and navigating life's challenges with grace and self-awareness. We encourage you to share your progress and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can motivate and inspire each other on this journey towards our goals. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Check out this video to see 5 tips to become much more productive. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.